everyone. Hope everyone is feeling well and is safe. I'm back and I'm so excited to be back to share this practice with you. Today we are going to talk about Earth Day, and I thought it would be fun since it is Wednesday, April 22nd, that we would focus on tree pose. So we're going to be grounded, comfortable, and have fun. So coming to your comfortable seat, just closing the eyes, taking in that full breath in and releasing breath out. Again, full breath in, noticing your belly expand, and releasing breath out, noticing your belly being drawn in as if the belly button wants to touch your spine. Letting any worries, thoughts escape on your exhales. Feel the support of our earth, right? That feeling of being grounded, humble, underneath us. And feel as if there's this puppet string attached to the top of your head, reaching all the way up to the sky. And continue to deepen that breath. Be like a tree. Stay grounded. Connect with your roots. Turn over a new leaf. Bend before you break. Enjoy your unique and natural beauty, and keep growing. So as we're in this Sukhasana, really connect with that earth energy by being rooted, right? Our tailbone is underneath us, we are supported. And drawing the palms together at the heart as you bow your chin to your throat. Maybe just set an intention for your practice today to really notice our roots. And slowly begin to blink open the eyes, seeing the palms of your hands, allowing your head to gaze up. In the rest room. Good. Let's inhale the arms up slightly in front of the shoulder girdle. And exhale, twisting over to the right side, opening up through the heart as you draw your navel in and up. And inhale back to your center at a level that's comfortable for the shoulder blades to draw down. And exhale up and over to the left side as if you were wringing out a towel here. And one more time, inhale back to your center. And exhale up and over to the right side one more time. And inhale back to your center. And exhale up and over to the left side here. And inhale back to your center. And this time we're just going to exhale the arms out to the side. So as if you're making a T. So we're going to take a breath in, lift through the heart here, slightly gaze up. And as you exhale, crossing one arm on top, give yourself a hug, chin to your chest. And again, inhale, let the light and love shine through our heart. And exhale, round your spine. And again, inhale, lift. And exhale, switch. And last time, inhale, lift. And exhale, switch. And coming back to your center, sitting up nice and tall, maybe unravel the arms, setting them up to the ceiling. And as you exhale, bring the arms behind you, clasp the palms together, roll your shoulder blades down the back, lifting through the heart here for a moment. Feel as if the collarbone is reaching to either side room. And slowly release. We're going to place our feet on the mat. We're going to send our arms out. And we're going to come into a boat pose. So simple boat, we're going to lift up one foot, then the other. Good. I'm going to turn around to the side so you can see. One foot, then the other, balance, engaging your core. If you have the ability, you can straighten the legs. Noticing our tailbone, right? We're rooted, we're grounded. Breathe. Focus. And as you exhale, slowly place both feet on the mat. Give yourself a hug, knees to your heart. Good. And we're going to come back to our comfortable seat again. Sending our arms up, take a breath in, and as you exhale, begin to walk your fingertips forward. And imagining you're in that down dog position, right? Fingers are spread wide. Crown of your head is reaching towards me, towards the front. And bringing it over to the right side. So grounding our left seat down, maybe walking your left fingertips out just a little bit deeper. Breathing into your left side body. And walking it through the middle, over to the other side, ground your right seat, maybe walking your right fingertips out just a little bit deeper. And coming back to your center, taking a breath in, and as you exhale, begin to walk your fingertips towards your shins, bring your knees off to one side, and making your way into a neutral cat position. So from here, tucking your toes into your mat, making sure the knees are over your hips, knees are out, fists width apart, fingers are spread wide, and wrists are underneath our shoulders. And as you inhale, heart center sinks, gaze just beyond the mat, tailbone lifts to the ceiling. As you exhale, uncurl your toes, round the spine as we draw the navel in and up. And inhale, sternum forward. Shoulder blades are melting down our backs. And exhale. Tailbone is lengthening towards your mat. Continue now to move with your own breath. So inhale, chest is coming forward. And exhale, create this roundness. Good, really start to feel that connection between movement and breath. It starts to flow, starts to just happen. So you might be at a different pace than I am, and that works. And let's do one more round. And when you're ready, coming back to your center, to that neutral cat. And from here, we're going to send our right foot out towards the back. So really press into your big toe, pinky toe. Feels as if the center of the heel can reach the back wall. And when you're ready, we're going to slowly lift the right foot off the mat. Keeping the flexion. Hips are facing your mat. Breathe. You might feel your belly engaged. And when you're ready, releasing the right knee down. Good, shifting to the other side, so left foot extends. Again, press into your big toe, pinky toe, center of the heel is reaching to the back. Hips are still facing the mat. And when you're ready, slowly lift that foot off the mat. Good. Hips are still parallel with your mat. Breathe, navel in and up. Find your breath. And slowly release the right knee down. And we're going to sit back onto our heels into child's pose. Child's pose is always available. It's a place where we can refocus, turn our attention within, take a moment, find our root, find our sense of feeling grounded. And when you're ready, we're going to make our way into down dog. So the first down dog of the class, fingers are spread wide, tuck your toes into your mat, and lift your hips up and back to where the ceiling and the back wall meet. And again, this is the first one, so maybe you want to start to ice out the legs, sway your hips, creating any movement that feels right for you, right? If this is too much for anyone, we can come into puppy with our knees dropped down, draw your hips up and back, with the support of the knees dropped, or down dog. And from here, we're going to inhale, float forward towards your plank pose. So really find that connection. The crown of your head is reaching to the front. The heels are working to the back. And exhale to your down dog. Draw those hips up and back to where the ceiling and the back wall meet. And again, inhale, flow forward towards your plank pose. If this is too much, drop down those knees. Modified plank. And exhale to your down dog. And one more time, inhale, flow forward towards your plank pose. Find your mountain pose. Find your Tadasana. And exhale to your down dog. And from here, we're going to drop down to our knees, making our way into a neutral cat position. I'm going to just turn around this way so you can see what we're doing. So again, looking back, knees are in line with our hips, knees are about fist width apart, fingers are spread wide, wrists are underneath our shoulders. And from here, we're going to inhale, bring your hips over to the right, come around, and come out. Do some hip rolls, really loosening up those hips. So find your own rhythm here, right? I like to do these half circles. Some people like to do the full ones. If you like the full ones, just make sure you're going the opposite way here. And when you're ready, we're going to come back to our center, coming that neutral cat. We're going to inhale, look forward. Exhale, right foot comes between your hands. Right foot between your hands, checking with that knee. It's over the ankle. Second and third toe. And when you're ready, we're going to come up to a low lunge. So hands on your hips first. Right hip is working back, left hip is working forward. Arms either up or cactus arms. So I have tight shoulders, so I always come into these cactus arms. My belly is engaged. Breathe. There's that connection between that earth energy, right, in that right foot. And draw the palms together at your heart. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, start to twist over to the right side. And you can sit here, maybe you can extend the arms out. And again, inhale, we're going to find length. And exhale, we're going to get a little bit deeper into your twist if that feels right. And come back to your center, taking a breath in. And exhale, send the arms up. Arms come down to either side of our front foot and come back to all fours. Good. Finding our center again and come back into those hip rolls. So coming over to the left, around, make that U. Or if you like, feel free to come into those full circles. Completely up to you. Just loosening up. And let's do one more and come back to your center. And inhale, look forward. Exhale, left foot comes between your hands. Left foot between our hands. Again, checking with that knee, it's over the ankle. Second and third toe, hands on your hips. Belly engaged, and when you're ready, arms up or cactus arms. Breathe. Finding something to focus on. And drawing the palms together at your heart. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, start to twist over to the left side. You can sit here if you like. You could extend the arms up. And the arms are extension of our shoulders here. And bring the palms back together. Come back to center, sending the arms back up. Breathe. Arms come down to either side of our front foot. This time we're going to step it back to our down dog. And just hold here for a moment. Down dog is the place where we always meet. We always come together. And from here, just lift the right foot off the mat. And bending the knee, point the toes, opening up the hip. And releasing that right foot down. And switch, lift the left leg up. Point the toes, bend the knee, open up the hip. And release down. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, start to walk to the top of your mat. Inhale, come up high on your fingertips to prepare. So fingertips to the floor, hands to our shins. Exhale, fold. Again, inhale to prepare. Trying to get this nice flat back as the crown of your head is reaching to the front. Exhale, fold. Last time, inhale to prepare. Exhale, fold. And from here, you can take a hold of your elbows. Let your head feel super heavy here. And if you like, you can sway from side to side. Shake your head no or yes. So trusting our feet, right? They are our support. We're pressing into the big toe, pinky toe, the center of the heels, as our inner arches are lifted. And releasing the elbows, drawing your belly in, slowly start to roll up, nice and slow. Head is the last thing to hit the top, and palms are at your heart. Good, we're gonna do that sun breath with that roll up. So lifting your toes, gently spreading them apart from one another. Palms are at your heart, coming into your mountain pose. So inhale the arms up. Exhale, fold forward, forward bend, soft bend in our knees. Inhale about halfway. Exhale, fold. And on your inhale, belly and roll up, taking your time. And palms are at your heart on your exhale. Good, I'm gonna do that from the side again. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, fold, forward, forward bend. Inhale, come about halfway, trying to get this nice flat back. Exhale, fold. And as you take a breath in, roll up. And palms are at your heart. on your exhale. One more time. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, fold, forward, forward bend. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold. And on your inhale, belly and roll up. Taking your time. Palms are at your heart on your exhale. Good. Facing the front, we're going to come into our mountain. Palms are at your heart. Taking that breath in. As you exhale, start to twist over to the right side. So engaging your core, navel in and up. And just as we did when we were in that low lunge, we're going to open up our arms into that T position. Thumbs are up to the ceiling. Breathe. And palms together your heart. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, come back to your center. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist over to the window side, or I should say the left side. It's my window. And extend the arms out. Breathe. And coming back to your center, taking a breath in. One more time, each side. Inhale, switch. Exhale, open. And inhale back to center. And exhale, twist. Arms out. And coming back to your center. Good. So placing our hands on our hips, we're going to just lift our left toes off the mat and spreading them apart. So working with the right knee, so I'm mirroring you. So you're going to place the right foot either on the ankle, the calf, or the upper thigh. Finding that connection, come into your tree. If you need to, you can feel free to use the wall. Hands on your hips and palms right at your heart. Balance. So we're going to play around with tree a few times in this practice. This is the first one. And each time it might be a little more challenging. Find a point of focus. That's called our drishti in yoga. And coming to your center, hugging the knee, release it down. Good, shifting to the other side. So all of the weight in our right foot now. Again, recentering, finding your point of focus. Placing the left foot either on the ankle, the calf, or the upper thigh. Hips are facing me. Palms are at your heart. Imagining that right foot is the root of your tree here. Breathe. And hugging the left knee in and release down. Good. We're going to come into warrior one. So what we're going to do is we're going to step the right foot back. So right foot back, left foot forward. We're going to turn the right foot so the toes are facing the right front corner of your mat. And what I like to do is I like to take my hands, left hip back, right foot forward, belly engaged, arms up, coming into those cactus arms or straight up. Breathe. Find your point of focus, finding that drishti. And when you're ready, we're going to open up the arms out. We're going to allow the right arm to come on top. Give yourself a hug. And you can stay here, if you can come into these eagle arms. So clasping the arms together, lift the elbows, melt the shoulder blades down the back. Breathe. So I'm going to turn around so you can see from this point of view. And from here, we're going to inhale left. Exhale, elbows towards your chest, chin to your chest. And again, inhale left. Exhale, round. And one more time, inhale left. Exhale, round. And when you're ready, we're going to inhale lift, find that lift. And as much as this feels as if our heart is being restricted, it's actually opening up. Breathe into the heart center. And maybe trust our feet, right? Trust that support of the earth energy beneath us and close the eyes. And when you're ready, unravel yourself. Arms come down to either side of that front foot. Step it back to your down dog. Fingers are spread wide. Shoulder blades are lifting up towards your hips as the weight of your head is heavy. And inhale, look forward. Exhale, start to walk to the top of our mat. Inhale, come up high in your fingertips. Exhale, folds. Inhale the arms, Come around and up, Urdhva. And exhale, palms touch your heart center, Tadasana. Good. I'm going to turn around and face the front again. We're going to come back into our tree pose. And we're going to make this a little more challenging. So placing all the weight on the right foot, belly in, hip points are lifted. I'm going to hug the left knee in and place it where you choose. So I might do the ankle right now because I'm a little wobbly. Palms are at my heart. And maybe this time the arms extend up. Balance. Maybe they open up into those cactus arms, or maybe you have the ability in the shoulders to extend them straight up. And palms together, hug the knee in and release down. Good. Shift to the other side, so all the weight in that left foot. Right foot comes either on the ankle, calf, upper thigh. Hip points are lifted, belly is engaged, palms are at your heart. Breathe. And then when you're ready, you can send the fingertips up or cactus arms. Opening up through the heart here. And hug the knee in and release down. Good, coming into warrior one on the left side. So we're going to extend it out, bending at the right knee, taking that right hip is drawing back, left hip is working forward, belly is engaged, lifting through the heart. So this is a back bend, as much as this feels as if we are being restricted here. We're lifting through the heart, or shoulder blades are melting down the back. Breathe. And when you're ready, open up into the T. Our left arm is going to come in front. Give yourself a hug. Coming into your eagle arms if you choose. So I'm going to turn around and face this side so you can see. Still at that 90-degree angle. And we're going to play around with this breath here. We're going to inhale, lift. Gaze up. Exhale, elbows to your chest, chin to your chest. And again, inhale, find that length. Exhale, round. And one more time, inhale, lift. Exhale, round. And when you're ready, we're going to inhale, lift. Gaze up, feel your shoulder blades, maybe closing the eyes, right? Have faith, have trust. We are supported. When you're ready, unravel yourself, sending the arms up. Arms come down to either side. Step it back to your down dog. Breathe. Drawing what we need on our breath in, releasing what we don't on our breath out. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, start to walk to the top. Inhale, come up high on your fingertips. Exhale, fold. Inhale, the arms come around and up, Urdhva. And exhale, palms touch your heart center, Tadasana. Good, facing the front, coming back in tree pose, our last tree. So we're going to put all of our weight in our right foot and placing the left foot either on the ankle, the calf, or the upper thigh. Palms right at your heart. And remember, we have that extension arms up or cactus arms. And maybe you're a tree that is kind of swaying in the wind, or maybe there's a storm. So completely okay if we kind of fall out of it. Play around with this. Maybe your arms come forward. And release and shift to the other side. So right foot either on the ankle, calf, or upper thigh. Belly is engaged. Palms are at your heart. Balance. Breathe. Sending the arms up. And coming into those swaying motions as if you are the tree in a storm, right? We are rooted. And if we fall, that's okay. And palms are at your heart. Hug the knee in and release. Good. Coming into our mountain, palms are facing me. Just closing the eyes for a moment. And from here, let's all just take that full breath in. And as you breathe out, go. Noticing how much strength, how much power we have within. Draw the palms together at the heart, bow your chin to your throat, and slowly begin to blink open the eyes, seeing the palms of your hands, allowing your head to gaze up, taking in the rest of the room. Good, moving on. Inhale the arms up. fold, forward, forward bend. Inhale about halfway. Exhale, stepping it back to your down dog. Breathe. And from here, let's all just drop down to our knees, taking child's pose for a moment. So sitting back onto your heels. And maybe you want to just walk it over to your right side. So grounding your left seat down, maybe breathing into your left side body. And walking it through the middle, over to the left side, ground your right seat down. Maybe walking your right fingertips out just a little bit deeper. And coming back to our center. And from here, slowly take a breath in, begin to walk your fingertips over to your knees. And we're gonna come back to our Sukhasana, our comfortable seat. So crossing the legs the opposite way of how we started. Take a moment, find your center, palms facing down today, right? We're grounded, we're supported. And just closing the eyes. And just noticing if there was any shift in how you feel from the beginning to now. And slowly begin to blink open the eyes. Good. We're going to place our feet on the mat. We're going to come into a tabletop position. So coming into some hip openers. So our toes are facing the front. Your fingertips are facing the front as well. You're going to take a breath in. And as you lift, you just move a little bit forward. And I'm actually going to turn around so you can see the position. So engaging your core, tucking your chin to your chest. Breathe. And as you exhale, slowly lower down. Good, we're gonna try that again, and we're gonna add on to that hip opener. So taking a breath in, lift your seat. And when you're ready, you're going to extend the right leg out. So flexing through the foot. And when you're ready, the right ankle is gonna come above the left knee. We're gonna slowly come down into our seated position. So I'll turn around now to face you guys so you can see, so you look like this. Good. If you need to, you can walk the left foot out if this is too much for you. Your hands are right at our hips, fingertips are still facing the front. Keep this flexion in this foot, really protect that right knee. And just close the eyes for a moment. Be with your breath. With each exhale, feel the sensation of your left hip just melting away. So all of those layers. And slowly begin to blink open the eyes. We're going to come back into that table, extend the right leg out, and release down. Good, slowly lower down, and shift to the other side. So extend the left leg out, flex through the foot, placing it on the knee, and release down. And I'm going to turn around so you can see. Breathe, flex through that foot, balance, close the eyes. And slowly blink open the eyes, extend the foot, and release down. Good, straighten the legs, and give yourself a shake. And again, keep the flexion in our feet. Right, and just let's go point and flex. You can place your hands right at your hips if this is too much. Point and flex. One more time. Point and flex, and just kind of roll this right ankle out. And reverse, go the other way. And left ankle out. And reverse, go the other way. And again, flex that foot, sending the fingertips up to the ceiling. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, hinging forward for those hips, fold forward, taking a hold of the toes, the ankles, or the calves. Imagining our chest is trying to reach to our knees as we fold. And with a breath in, slowly start to come on up. We're going to hug our right knee into our chest. take the right leg, cross it over to the left side. You're going to take your left arm, give yourself a hug with that knee, extending the right arm up to the ceiling. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, reach behind you. And again, with each exhale, if you would like, you can get a little bit deeper into this twist here. And walking it through the center, countering our twist, coming over to the left side of the room, dropping down to your forearms as your right seat will lift. And slowly start to come up and unravel yourself, giving yourself a shake and hugging the left knee into your chest, taking the left leg, crossing it over to the right side. Right arm reaches and gives yourself a hug, extending the left arm up. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, reach behind you. And walking it through the middle, we're going to counter our twist, coming over to the right side of the room, dropping down to your forearms or to your blocks, as the left seat will lift. And slowly start to come up and unravel yourself, give yourself a shake. Placing both feet on the mat. So feet are facing the front, arms are extended out or behind the knees. And we're going to slowly start to roll down, nice and slow. Head is the last thing to hit that mat. And once you're there, you're going to hug your knees into your chest and rock side to side. And make circles one way. And circles can come the other way. And placing both feet on the mat, so toes are again facing the front, palms are at your sides. We're going to come into a rolling bridge. You're going to take a breath in, we're going to lift our seat, bring your arms over your heads. And as you exhale, release your seat, release your arms. And again, really pressing into our tripod of our feet as we take that breath in. And as you exhale, release your seat, release your arms. Good, continue to move with your own breath. So inhale, lift. And exhale, release. Again, inhale, lift. Shins are working to face the front. And exhale, reach down. Good, continue to move as if we were in that cat-cow position. So finding your own rhythm here, completely okay if we're not going at the same count just yet. Noticing our feet, right? We are supported here. We are rooted. And let's do one more round on our own. And this time we're going to do one together. So take that breath in, lift your seat, lift your arms over your heads. And as you exhale, keep your seat lifted. We're just going to lower our arms and wiggle underneath you and clasp the palms together if you have that space. So this is a heart opener here. Noticing our feet, right? Breathe, they're parallel. And unclasp your arms. And we're going to slowly lower down from your upper, your mid, your lower back, and your seat is last. And just walk your feet out so the pinky toe side of the foot is in line with your mat and allow your knees to touch. And placing your hands either on your heart center, your belly, arms open, or arms overhead for a moment, your choice. And hug your knees into your chest and rock side to side. And make circles one way and circles the other way. And from here, we're going to get ready for Shavasana. So if you would like, you can stay on the mat on your back with your legs and your arms out. Or if you like, I'm going to come up to a seated position. And we're just going to close the eyes for a moment. So getting comfortable, I'm going to come to my comfortable seat. If you would like, you can still stay on the mat. That's completely up to you. So again, palms down if you're seated. Find your root. Close the eyes and just settle in. Just imagining you're melting into your mat if you are still on your back. And just be here, be present. And let any last last tension escape. Begin to deepen your breath. Allow for movement back in your body by wiggling your fingers, your toes, maybe shaking your head from side to side. If you're lying down, hug your knees into your chest and rolling over to your right side, settling here just for a moment, letting any last tension escape. Resisting the temptation to open the eyes and slowly come to your comfortable seat. Again, this is for those individuals who decided to do Shavasana on the mat. And once we're all in our Sukhasana, we're going to bring our palms together at the heart as you bow your chin to your throat. Just taking a moment here. And let's all just take that full breath in. And this time as you breathe out, go. Shake my limbs and make me sway, but I have roots stretched in the earth, growing stronger since my birth. You'll never touch them, for you see, they are the deepest part of me. I thank you for your hard work, your passion, and for allowing me to be part of that journey today. It was my honor to teach you this special Earth Day, kind of playing around with tree class. I hope everyone continues to feel well and is safe, and hopefully we'll see each other again. Namaste. Thank you. See you soon.